All right, joining us now, Michael Townsend from Shaw Floors. And Michael, I'll tell you this right off the bat. And a fun little story. We were on a road trip, my wife and I, a couple of weeks ago, and we passed a Shaw Floors truck, and we immediately went, "Huh? I wonder which St. Jude Dream Home they're headed to," because you guys have your hand in all of them.
We do. We do, as a matter of fact. Since 2012, Shaw Floors has been a national sponsor for the St. Jude Dream Homes. I think it's over 40 of them now.
Wow, 40 dream homes. And you guys are there, and like you said, have had your hand in all of them for almost the last 10 years, which is it's always really special to come in and see those national sponsors that are there every year, and you can rely on them. You know they're there, and Shaw's certainly one of them. Tell us a little bit about, what goes into your piece of the pie, so to speak, each year with each dream home.
Well, of course, they're the obvious things. Floors are generally, homes need to have floors need to be walked on, those kinds of things. Those are the easy ones. So we donate everything that we can. Of course, whatever's asked, if they're shower parts and pieces, not the plumbing so much, but what goes on the walls. Shaw has a fair amount of products and selections. So there's lots of things that can actually go into it. But of course, the floors are the ones we think about first and foremost.
Yeah, and of course that's probably the most expensive out of all of it. That's it's donated and given by Shaw. And I really also will say this as kind of a pat on the back for Shaw in general is every designer, everybody that we've talked to that works with you guys, they basically say that you guys make whatever's available, whatever you can get. You guys come in here, pick and roll with what you want. It's not one of those, well, you're restricted to only these types of floors. Yeah, you guys are there and are ready to help with whatever's possible. You guys are just so willing every year.
It's true, and really it's the greater good. This morning I was watching a little bit on the beginning of the St. Jude's story with Danny Thomas, and he had a great quote. A dream is a fine thing, but a reality is something, when that dream comes to realization, it's something entirely different. And so, fortunately for all of us and all the children, I guess, in the world, he had a really big dream, and it's just our privilege, really, to participate in it.
And it really is, and like I said, the one thing that we've been talking about for all day really is taking and using the talents of one another to fold it into this one big project, and to watch it all pay off every year is so special. And then, like you said, on top of that, we're celebrating 60 years of Danny Thomas's dream this year, and really this month, to be honest with you. And so it's really special and fun to kick off and to have this as a venture that we look forward to every year. And like you said, it's not just Shaw Floors. It's whatever you guys can really add in and add to every home. It's the willingness and the good spirit, I think, that is probably the most important takeaway.
Well, that's an interesting point you make. There are certain products, of course, as a corporate sponsor, we've been there, and we're going to continue to be there. But there are certain products that a homeowner can actually choose on purpose, where a percentage of that price goes directly to St. Jude. Some cleaning products, some carpet cushions, things like that. And it's not much per occurrence, but there ends up being lots of occurrences in North America. So it ends up being a good thing for everybody. As a consumer, you get a chance to participate quietly, yet meaningfully. And so that's one of the things that, for me personally, that I'm proud of what has been accomplished. Um, that there's a lot of folks that talk in the world, and to find people that do is more rare. So Shaw has definitely taken on their shoulders to be a part of it, and they certainly have become part of it in a big way, and it's a privilege for me. It makes me proud, but it also makes me humble. What more can we do? So I think about that, and in fact, getting ready to talk to you today has made me think about it even more than I normally do. So I appreciate you and the time you guys are taking, and all of the things that we can brainstorm and put our head together and see what can we do to do more.
And that's again the heartwarming thing about it, and I think it can be said of so many of our sponsors, but especially for Shaw, is that you guys are always looking to do more, and it's never just a we're going to meet the minimums of this mission. It's always going above and beyond, and to me, in my mind, that's why Shaw has become synonymous with the St. Jude Dream Home. I think of them almost kind of going hand in hand because of your involvement and how dedicated the company is to this project.
Well, that is a huge compliment for you to say that. I didn't realize that perception was even out there. So, I was thinking about this morning. I was thinking, does Shaw want recognition for what they've done? And I'm going to say yes, but not in the aspect. Yes, we make floors. Yes, we make things that people want in their homes. And if somebody would decide that maybe because of that, that's a tipping point for them, that would be excellent. But I think what Shaw really would rather be known for is having started something and gone somewhere with it. Like, don't be afraid. It may be just a few of you, but you never know 10 years from now what you can accomplish in that time. So keeping looking forward, looking for ways to participate where no one is crippled, but yet they're able to make a meaningful contribution.
And again, you guys continue to do that every year, and we just appreciate it so much on the local level. That, like I said, we can look to companies like Shaw every year and know that you guys are going to be there at the national level backing us up, and not only us here, but also every dream home across the country. And I think that's, again, the heartwarming takeaway for us, again, here at the local level. Michael, as always, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for what Shaw does for this campaign here and across the country. And just be well. And thank you so much for everything you do every year.
My pleasure, sir.